Hello Libra, welcome to this reading. We're going to be taking a look at the energy and predictions for the sign of Libra for the month of March. Now, do keep in mind that this is a general reading, so take the messages as they resonate, drop the ones that do not, and also check out your sun, moon, and rising signs. All right, Libra, let's go ahead and see what we have coming forward for you here in this month of March 2025. Do hope you're doing well. Hope things are going good for you, Libra. Now, something to note, March is a very busy month astrologically. We actually have 2 eclipses. So it's the first part of eclipse season here of the year. So the first eclipse will be on the 14th or 15th, depending on where you are in the world. And then we also, by the way, have a Mercury retrograde, which starts on around the 15th, again, depending on where you are. And that's just something to be aware of. Retrogrades are not something you should fear. We have multiple retrogrades a year. But if you did not catch my fortune reading, which I did previously to this video, I'll have a link at the end of this video. You can check that out. I talk about this more, but I think right now is a perfect 3-week stretch of time, or a 2-week stretch of time at this point, to kind of get ourselves organized and kind of put ourselves in the best position possible to work with the retrograde energy that's coming. So you can check that out if you want, and also just giving you a heads up there. But regardless, let's go ahead and take a look at what we have for you. So I think we're all set up here and in view. Libra, energy on the bottom. You have the 7 of Swords. So 7 of Swords, it can be a card of deception. It's not a card that I love to see in a tarot reading, but I always try to take a positive approach to these readings. And one card never makes a reading. You have an incredibly positive reading here. Just taking a quick overview, a quick glance. But the 7 of Swords can suggest that perhaps maybe somebody is sort of on more negative kind of way of looking at this. It could be that there's something going on behind your back, right? Maybe somebody is talking about you or something like this, or there's maybe some planning going on behind your back. This person is stealing swords, and so it can talk about deception, or it is a card of backstabbing. However, the more positive end of this is the 7 of Swords asks you to build a strategy. Okay, this person had to have a game plan before stealing the swords. And so this talks about maybe being creative in your approach to problem solving as well. So trying to come up with a creative solution to a problem is definitely on the table for you in this month here, Libra. Now, I definitely see some travel for Libras here on the board. You definitely have all of these wands. Wands, probably out of all of the suits, is the suit that would indicate travel. And this would be travel by plane, travel that requires you to be in the air, because you have the 8 of Wands in the middle. But with the other cards here as well, you actually have a really nice diagonal here, Wands diagonal. We'll talk about that more. But I definitely think that there's some travel going on here. And I think it would be wise to sort of, if you can, get everything planned out before the 15th, if that's possible. I think that would really make your journey go smoothly. Now, for those of you who are traveling, I should note, I have a travel channel, and I have traveled, internationally through so many retrogrades. So do not allow the retrograde to, make you worried about travel. I've always been fine during retrogrades. It's never been an issue for me. It's just possible that maybe there's a delay or something takes longer than usual. There can be a little bit of travel annoyance during retrogrades, especially as you have the 7 of Swords, but you can probably solve all of that by planning now, if it's possible. Let's just go ahead and dive in here. You have this 8 of Wands, which I'm going to get off the travel timeline, but I will just say that I think some of you are going to be doing some significant travel here, or some sort of travel. You have the 8 of Wands, which is a card of like airplanes, right? Travel by flights, all of that. It can also be getting off the travel timeline. The 8 of Wands can talk about communication that comes in from a distance. And I definitely see some of you getting offers and opportunities in this month of March, okay? And we're going to talk about that in just a second. But the other thing about this 8 of Wands, it's a very positive card. It suggests that maybe you're having a breakthrough in some area of your life. It's a major card of breakthroughs in the tarot. It says sort of like the clouds are clearing and you're being, a path is being cleared for you so that you can move forward on something. And for many of you, this is going to be in your career. You have so many Wands cards here. I should also suggest, or I should also note that there are no major arcanas on this, in this first 9 cards. Now, there was only one other sign recently in this reading that had, in this set of readings that had, they did not have any major arcanas, and that was Leo, by the way, Libra. That was Leo. So if you want to check out the Leo reading, you can, but they actually didn't have any major arcanas in the clarifications either, which I don't think has ever happened for me as a reader. Anyway, with no major arcanas here, Libra, this is about your day-to-day, right? This is your 9 to 5 or your Monday through Friday or the things that you have to do day-to-day. This is big for you. And as we roll into eclipse season, there could be some breakthroughs and some victories in this area. So you have all of these beautiful Wands cards. You do also have a Pentacles card here, which really connects to career. Let's just talk about this more. You have the Page of Wands, the Knight of Swords, and the 3 of Pentacles. So I actually want to direct you to this diagonal here, Page of Wands, 8 of Wands, and the 2 of Wands. Diagonals in this spread are directions that you are headed in life. And we see the Page of Wands, which is perhaps the best card indicating a job offer or a career opportunity. Wands is the suit of career. And this is this is the card I look for if I'm looking for a job opportunity in the tarot. This is the one. And you have this also with the Ace of Wands. Now, others of you may have new opportunities in your business if you own a business to integrate something into the business, to add something new or create something fresh for yourself in your business. You have the Knight of Swords as well, which it's interesting. It can be like a bit of a destructive energy in that sometimes we go too fast on things, okay? So what is the phrase? Measure twice, cut once, or what is it? Yeah, measure twice, cut once, or something like that. So when you get the Knight of Swords, what I'm saying is you want to make sure you have gathered all of the facts. You want to make sure you've done all of the organization, you've done all of your research before you cut, right? Measure twice, cut once, I think is what it is. It makes sense. But you want to make sure that you're organized and you're ready before you just dive into something when you get the Knight of Swords. Because sometimes with that card, it can suggest that you are moving so quickly that you then look back and you later regret that you didn't have X, Y, or Z in place or whatever it may be, okay? Now, the other thing is you have this 3 of Pentacles, which is a card of colleagues, okay? Some of you may be dealing with some workplace stuff that you're maybe wrapping up here at the beginning of March. I think maybe in February, there might have been some workplace drama. The 7 of Swords and the 3 of Pentacles is a card of maybe somebody stirring the pot in the workplace. I think that this has maybe been going on in February, and I think something at the beginning of the month is improving for you in that area. Now, if that's not resonating, the 3 of Pentacles can indicate that you have completed some important work, and your colleagues are, involved in this somehow. Maybe it's just you showing off your work or something like this here, but it's a really positive card. So you have these new opportunities and offers in career, or for some of you travel as well, by the way, Libra. And it's looking good for you here in this month of March. Now, in the middle column, you have the 6 of Wands, you have the 8 of Wands, and you have the Ace of Wands. Personally, probably my favorite card in the tarot, Ace of Wands. This is like the spark of life in some area, right? It can be in any area of life, but it's like that feeling that you get when you get started, when you just get started on something and you're feeling really inspired and passionate about it. It's like that thing that you just cannot wait to do when you wake up in the morning. That is the Ace of Wands. It is such a positive energy. And it says that there are potentially good opportunities for you on the horizon here. You can actually see the castle in the background. When you see this castle, it can be an indication of abundance or even real estate, as one way that I look at it as a reader. But the Ace of Wands is the biggest card of like self-employment or entrepreneurship or side hustles. It can also just refer to your career if that's not for you. But for those of you who are self-employed, it seems like, wow, maybe you have an opportunity to go on a trip somewhere. Maybe you're attending a conference. Maybe that's why the 8 of Wands is showing up. Or if there's no travel involved here, there's a breakthrough that you're having with the Eight of Wands and the Ace of Wands in a career-related matter. This is huge for you. Then on your mind here, you have victory. You have success on your mind here with the Six of Wands, major card of success in career. Okay, this person here actually is in front of people. You can see that they're being paraded through a crowd after having just, conquered the challenge of the Five of Wands. And the Six of Wands can suggest that you've successfully dealt with some sort of conflict, or you've successfully completed a problem in your life in some way. So you've got victory here, you have opportunities, you have breakthroughs, you have new starts. Wow, Libra, amazing month for us. In the final column here, you have the Four of Cups, you have the Two of Swords, and you have the Two of Wands. All right, so it's interesting. The Four of Cups may suggest that there's an opportunity that you don't see, okay? You can see that the hand of the universe or the hand of God here is offering this person an opportunity, but they're not looking at it. So there may be something from the past that is maybe still with you, that's maybe still on your mind, that's still with you in some way, and you're maybe being asked to look at what else is out there as you have the Ace of Wands and the Eight of Wands. The Two of Swords, again, this may mean Two of Swords, Seven of Swords, Three of Pentacles, but particularly Two of Swords, Seven of Swords, there may just be something you're in the dark around. There's maybe some communication or conversation that you have to have with someone here. With the Two of Wands, it says you really have unlimited potential. Ace into two. The Ace is like the initial spark, and the Two of Wands is the realization that from that initial spark, you have so much in front of you. You've got the world in the palm of your hands here, right? And there's a huge amount of potential in front of you. Wow. I am loving this energy for us fellow Libras. All right, let's go ahead and let's start to clarify this reading even more by getting some oracle cards. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and I guess we're going to take 5 here for you. Let's take a look at what's on the bottom. You have be assertive. If there's something that you need to say to somebody with the Two of Swords, it's maybe the month for you to do that. If there's something that you really want to go after, it could be the month for you to do that. You definitely have fire energy here, Libra, with all of these wands. You then have, I love to see this for you, within the next few weeks, peaceful resolution. So my intuition was right. There's definitely some type of conflict resolution that's showing up in this reading with the Three of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords. The Six of Wands would suggest, as well as these oracle cards, that you will successfully resolve any sort of conflict that's showing up here. You then have remain positive, ask your angels, and don't stop. Let me tell you what, this don't stop card has been coming in for so many signs in this set of readings. I'm over halfway done, and this is a really positive message. I think this is not the time to give up on your dreams. I really don't think it's ever a time to give up on your dreams or goals, but this is certainly not the month for that, right? There is so much potential in front of us here at this time. So I love this idea that's coming forward in the oracle cards recently. Why don't we go ahead and let's start to clarify this situation even more by pulling some more tarot cards for you. All right, so you know what? Also with the Knight of Swords, that is definitely a card of being assertive, for sure. Like the Knight of Swords doesn't have a problem being assertive. It's just making sure you measure twice, cut once. Gosh, I really hope I'm saying that phrase right. I'm not even going to Google it. I'm just going to say what I'm saying, and that's what it is. That's what it is. All right, let's go ahead and split the deck here. And let's see what we have. You have the Lover's card. You have the Six of Cups. And the Ten of Wands. Okay. Ten of Wands, Three of Pentacles, Six of Cups, Knight of Swords, and the Lovers and the Page of Wands. There may be an opportunity for you to travel with a love interest that you have, maybe somebody you're dating right now. The both of you may be having an opportunity to travel. For those of you who are single, this is a great month for you to find someone potentially abroad or find someone on a trip that you take. This is a great month for that, okay, Libra. This could definitely be on the table for you. The Six of Cups is a call to the past. So the Six of Cups, it can refer to your roots, it can refer to your homeland, the place that you were born, the place that you came into this world. And it can also be about reminiscence on the past. All right, and there may be a past issue here. The thing about retrogrades is past issues and, yes, past lovers do come in during retrogrades. This does happen, you know? You may get a text, especially as you have this communication card here. Definitely Eight of Wands is the card of like text messages, emails, phone calls, letters, but not many people write letters anymore. But that's definitely on the table for some of you. And this could be an interesting energy for some Libras here with the Knight of Swords and the Six of Cups. If this is an ex or someone from the past, there could also be an opportunity from the past here that's coming back in via email, is what I'm feeling in my mind. Maybe via email. You then have the Ten of Wands, which can really talk about potentially you carrying a burden. Okay, you feel like there's a burden that you're carrying, maybe in work. With the Three of Pentacles, there's something that is maybe clogging up your time or your energy in some way. And by the way, for those of you who are not here for love, with the Page of Wands and the Lovers, this could be an opportunity to partner with somebody in business. The Lovers can also represent a choice. It's also Gemini energy. And so this could also be on the table here. Let's see what else we have. You have the Five of Swords. You have the Ten of Swords. And the Ace of Wands, clarifying the Ace of Wands. Get out of town. Wow, I love that. That's the universe doubling down on this, on this new beginning. Wow. So what could this be around? It feels like for many of you, this is a completely fresh start in your career or what you do for work. This could be a completely new start in your passions, your hobbies, your talents, and your interests. Ten of Swords with the Eight of Wands is interesting. There's definitely some conflict energy. I'm not going to sugarcoat it here on the board that you may have, okay? For some of you, with the Five of Swords, Seven of Swords, Two of Swords. The Ten of Swords is interesting in that it is an ending. It can be a bit painful, okay? It can be a bit painful, obviously, as you look at the imagery. But if you do flip this on its head, right, if you reverse this card, you see the swords are falling out of this person. And so the idea here is that, yeah, it's painful, but they are being released from that thing that is hurting them, right? They're being released from the pain. And this could happen pretty quickly as you have the Eight of Wands showing up here. But the key message for you, Libra, for us Libras, is with this double Ace of Wands, you don't see how beautiful this potential ending is here, because this is an opportunity, this is like your chance to soar type deal with the Ace of Wands twice. Basically unstoppable. The Five of Swords is a defeat. Five of Swords, Ten of Swords, it's challenging energy, I won't lie. With the, what is this card? Six of Wands. Okay, but the thing is, you've got this victory energy. So remember, one or two cards never makes a reading. You have a really positive reading here. You do have completions with Ten of Wands, Ten of Swords. But remember, you have this overarching or this undercurrent of victory with the Six of Wands, the Eight of Wands. Remember that. So, for you, yeah, whatever challenge is coming forward, I think you're capable and ready and willing to handle this problem, okay? And I should note there's only one major arcana here, which is the Lovers. So for some of you, the highlight for you could be the relationship. It could also be a partnership in business, or it could be a choice that you have to make as well in some area of your life. Like this could be really, really the thing that's being highlighted for Libras at this time. Yeah. So let's see here. Let's go ahead and clarify this even more. So we've got the Death card. I've got my deck reversed. You have the Death card, the Sun, and the Queen of Cups. All right, so don't let the imagery here stress you out, all right? Really don't let the imagery stress you out. Death card's extremely positive card in the tarot. You're transforming something, right? The reality is that the Death card with the Four of Cups is a nice sign. It's a good sign for you because this person is not where they need to be, they're just they're not moving forward. They're down. They're melancholy. They're not moving forward, and they're thinking about the past too much. And not only that, but they're missing out on opportunities here with this Four of Cups. So the Death card comes in and changes that and says, listen, this is maybe a wake-up call, but wake-up call is more so the Tower, okay? The Death card is more like this butterfly energy that I always talk about, which is like going from the caterpillar to the butterfly. And what's amazing here is you have the Sun card, which is the best card in the tarot. It's total happiness. You always want to see the sun in a tarot reading. And the thing about the Sun card is it augments the positive aspects of cards around it, and it negates the negative aspects of cards around it. So you've got obviously a challenging card here with the 5 and the 10 of Swords. This is more about you being released from some sort of painful situation in your life. And also, as this Ace of Wands is also touching the Sun here diagonally, the bright spot for you is the double Ace of Wands, right? There's some new beginning here that's going to make you feel so excited and passionate that you can't even contain yourself here, Libra. And sometimes in life, it's like we do have to give something up to get something else type deal. With the Queen of Cups and the Two of Wands, trust in the potential that's in front of you. The Queen of Cups is somebody who is extremely intuitive. Trust in the potential that is in front of you. I think this could be a spiritual month for you as you have the High Priestess on the bottom. You could be really diving into some sort of spirituality. You could be unlocking some hidden wisdom or knowledge here. The High Priestess is a way shower in the tarot. Sometimes way showers show up in our life to reveal a new path for us, or to show us that what we're doing right now is not basically a part of our dharma. Our dharma is the path that we're supposed to be on in life, So let's go ahead and let's see what the Kipper cards have to say for you, okay? So this is a really positive message. The clarifications are challenging, but only a few of the clarifications actually are challenging. Really, namely the 5 of Swords, 10 of Swords. If there's something that you really like strongly, intuitively, deeply feel like you're in the dark about with that 7 of Swords, you'll want to call that out in this month, Libra, so that you can just make sure that everybody's on the same page on something. All right, let's see if we can get some additional messages. Yeah, people respect you. You have high honor, especially in work, toil and labor, official person, bad health, coffin, and family room. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I mean, a family situation could lead you on a trip. Maybe some of you are returning home, as you have the 6 of Cups as well. This could definitely be on the table. There could also be family relationship stuff that is showing up for you at this time. But what's really nice for you is high honor and toil and labor. Like, nobody is questioning your effort on something. Like, you are probably the hardest working person in the room, or you work extremely hard. Your labor is not in question, right? And I even think that some people will notice you for this, as you have the official person card. This is somebody who can maybe offer you opportunities in career. As you have the Page of Wands in this reading as well. This is somebody who is capable of upgrading your job, that is, giving you a salary increase or pay bump. And it's clear that you're working very hard. There could be some family stuff here under the surface that's going on as well. But I think also with the Journey card and the 8 of Wands, all of these other Wands cards, I do see travel for Libras here. By the way, on the bottom, you have the Gift card, which is a gift. This can indicate monetary gifts. It's not like a huge, inheritance. That would be the Great Fortune card, or some other, there's a Sudden Wealth card. That could also be it. But this is more like just an extra monetary bonus or gift that you may receive. It can also be like a gift from the universe, or it can say that you have a gift to share with the world. Libra, thank you so much for being here. I think I'm going to leave this reading here. If you enjoyed this, hit the like button, subscribe, and also in a few seconds you can go ahead and click on the fortune reading if you would like. Thank you so much, and I'll most certainly be talking to you again soon.